Hey, everybody, it's Bill from Matt-Trakker.com, and welcome to this episode of Behind the Mask. Before we get started, I don't know if you've been watching lately, I'm just trying to get people to subscribe. We have a lot of people that do watch that aren't subscribed. If you could click that subscribe button, it'll help us keep growing and help us keep M.a.s.k alive. That's the goal. So I appreciate everybody that follows, and I appreciate everybody soon to be following as well. In this episode today, I've been seeing this flying car posted. So I wanted to take a look at it and just see if there's anything that really compares to M.a.s.k in the concept. There has to be something. A flying car. There's a couple of those in the series if you're not familiar. You had Thunderhawk, you had Manta, you had Raven, just to name a few. And if you think about, in the grand scheme of things, if we're talking about a flying car, that will revolutionize travel in real life. I don't know when the first concept was ever thought of for it, but if this is a thing that's going to actually happen, let's say by 2050, this is like a real thing. This is something that you're going to be doing all the time. I can't imagine having to be one of the instructors. Hey, one of the driving instructors for these things. It'll be pretty nerve-wracking, to be honest. I know pilots are instructed this way, but they're going and they're learning responsibility. I don't trust anybody in a car, let alone a flying car. I live in the Philadelphia area, and nobody knows how to drive here. So I can only imagine the just chaos that would be in the air. But that's a couple years away, hopefully and thankfully. It's cool to see these concepts where M.a.s.k had ideas that were ahead of their time, and that's going to be a future episode that I'm going to be covering. But a flying car, that's a pretty cool concept in my opinion. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to watch the video. I haven't seen it yet. It'll probably get a copyright claim or something, and that's fine. I just want to be able to review it and watch it in full and see what I got here. So let's switch it over. So it's already in its plane mode. Oh, wow. Is that just a back propeller? One propeller? Really? Wow. The back wheels are still spinning. I don't know. This would be terrifying flying it over a city. Imagine looking up and seeing this. Going in for a landing. Wow. Here it is transforming. All right, so if this was in the heat of battle, you'd be blown up by now, but it's the first one of its kind. So you can't, yeah. Imagine that was Switchblade in helicopter mode, transporting the jet mode. That would take a little bit of time and probably crash. Looks like it drives really well. Fits two people. I'm stunned at that. The color choice, I would want more red with some lightning bolts, but how sad would it be if we got that before we had a mass reboot of the cartoon or the toy line? Um, that would be pretty depressing, actually. But as I said earlier, that would revolutionize a lot of things. I don't know if it would ever actually be a release to the public type thing, but it's really cool to see that come to life in that fashion. There have been other things too. There, motorcycles that would go in the water, and I think a few others as well. But seeing a car do that, maybe that'll be the inspiration for Hasbro to get off their butts and do something, or other toy companies to ask Hasbro for the licensing. Looking at you, Super 7. I'm not going to stop posting that picture until we get something out of you. So just going to keep happening, especially if I see the Silverhawks posted. But let me know your thoughts on this car in the comments. I'm in a kind of a pattern of shocked and like wonderment, really. That's all I really have. It's that, and again, if it was red and had thunderbolts, gold wing doors, be in a little better position. But no, I mean, any thoughts? And as always, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to help keep M.a.s.k alive. And this is Bill from Matt-Trakker.com, and I'll talk to you later. Spectrum's got such